I have spoken periodically about materialism, and I want to put out a special message to the successful man or woman that's really having a hard time out here. Don't give up. Someone will be able to come across your path who understands you and who loves you for you and not what you have. Somebody's out there. Don't give up. And for those who are out there posing and figure because you were programmed by that cousin or that uncle I told you about that can't keep a woman, and you got the wrong information on how to get a female, I'm talking to the guys, and you figure having the fancy this and the fancy this and the fancy this is going to keep a female, it's not going to keep one. You will get one, but you won't keep one if that's all you have to offer. I don't know how many times in my life I've come across the majority of the men that I've dated in my life have had a little something. And it's not because it was part of my criteria. It's just you got to understand when you put out a certain energy, that energy is reciprocated by other people. So you will draw a certain type of person to you. I'm concerned about where you coming from. I'm concerned about where you headed. I'm concerned about whether or not you're thinking about where you're headed. I'm concerned about if you have a healthy spirit. I'm concerned if you have or are trying to pursue a healthy spirit. I'm concerned if you have a spiritual relationship. I'm concerned about your insides. Empty Pretty Packages, check out the video. It means something. It's a short one, but it means something. You have to understand people. If you want the car, go get the car yourself. If you want the house, go get the house yourself. If you want the big bank account, either change careers, get some education, start a business, start a side hustle, get it yourself. But going to someone who already has theirs is no automatic ticket to happiness. And I'm sorry that your mama was wrong. I'm sorry that your daddy was wrong. I'm sorry that your grandparents were wrong, but they were wrong for making you think that the only way that you're going to live a decent and fruitful life in this world is to get somebody with money. Just because their broke behinds never got any. Now, if this strikes the nerves, I'm sorry, but the generational curse of gold digging needs to stop. Gold diggers never have anything. They just use what somebody else has. And you got to understand that. All this energy that you're doing, posturing, trying to attract what you want, you can use that same energy getting it your damn self. And the good part about it is when you get it yourself, nobody can take it from you. And let's just say for some reason you do lose it, for some unforeseen circumstance or situation comes up. You've got the wherewithal in your mind to go get it again because you acquired those skills. You acquired the ability to get it. But depending on somebody else just for that reason, just because they got a better credit score than you, it doesn't take that much to fix a credit score. I'm fixing mine where I want it to a certain level. It doesn't take that much effort. Just spend a little bit of time reviewing your credit report, a little bit of time trying to negotiate with your creditors, a little bit of time trying to budget your money. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Seek help from a financial advisor. It has benefited me so much. And I ask myself, if I had gone to this person 20 years ago, I would be sitting on millions right now. But see, nobody told me these details. And it's not because they didn't want to. You have to understand, just because you're learning things in this world that your parents and grandparents didn't tell you, it doesn't mean that they maliciously did not tell you. It's because they probably didn't know because nobody told them. That's all it is. So don't get mad at them. Just when it comes to certain things, they don't have any knowledge. And we're all brought up with the fact that they're the know-all, be-all, but then we get out into the world and realize it's different, and a lot of us really can't deal with that. And it's a sad thing. But if you're a person who is successful and you worked hard or you inherited or you built something, you put in some kind of effort to get what you have, I understand how hard it is trying to date someone, but don't give up. And don't give in and figure, okay, this is all I'm worth. I'm just worth all this stuff. Don't lose yourself in that, because you're going to draw the wrong type of people in your life. Hang in there. Because that person, if they didn't use you, they would go use somebody else. Hang in there. And don't let anybody with a pretty face or smooth talk or fancy walk take you out of what you earn, because that's your blessing and belongs to you. Just saying.